Hello everybody, welcome to the stream. Welcome. Today, a bit of an earlier stream today, but yeah. Today we're here to do some more story quests. Namely, we're going to be finishing the Calm Before the Storm, and we're going to try and do Tartaglia's story quest today. So, yeah. With that said, let's go. Man, today is going to be a real fun day. I can just tell, man. So, yeah, let's go.
Good day, my friend. My apologies, but I'm out of stock at the moment. Please try again next time.
Alright. Are you out of core lapis too?
Oh, I thought you were here to purchase Snezhnayan products. No, that I still have, although I ship it all to factories in Snezhnaya. I don't do retail. Too much hassle, not enough return. Sorry.
So you're rejecting the Feyenoord Commerce Guild's business?
What? No. Give me a second to think. All right, I'll do it. Just need you to sign for it. Clearly no shortage of cash flow in Liyue.
Yeah. Yeah, alright. Alright, time to go to the chasm. Ah, yes, the chasm. Let's go. I'm curious in how this all pans out, not gonna lie. But yeah, with that said, let's go. We're gonna make it. Nice. Let's go. I'm curious, what is that? Oh, what's this shiny thing? Oh, violet grass, okay. Damn, I couldn't recognize that first, but whatever. Let's go. Alright. Come on, man. Man, the music in this area is always so beautiful, dude. I love it. Oh, you're one of you, huh? So you want to mess with me, huh? You're one. Really, bro? Really? Bad move, buddy. Bad move. Anyways, let's go.
Hello there. Are you in charge of the core lapis here?
Aha, finally. I thought you might come. I hear the Feyenoord Commerce Guild has been buying up all the core lapis stock in Liyue Harbor. As it happens, I do have a batch of core lapis that hasn't been shipped yet. It's all yours, if you name the right price.
I have a bad feeling about this.
The original buyer's price was already quite high, so... The best I can do is 7 million mora.
Are you
7
serious?
million? Really?
You spent less than 2 million more on the rest of Liyue's stock put together.
I'm afraid it has to go to the highest bidder. I'm breaching an existing agreement by selling to you, so it has to be worth my while.
It's poor form to just raise the price without good grounds.
Look, you have your problems to deal with and I have mine. You can take it or leave it. So if you're not buying, please leave me alone.
right. We'll pay, even if it is a ridiculous price. When we get back, we'll just have to tell the guild that we'll sell to this gentleman at 4 times the normal price in the future.
Wait, surely there's no need for that.
Hey, let's go. Maybe we should think twice before affronting the Feiyun Commerce Guild.
Please, don't do this. It's not even your money. Why be so frugal with it?
It might be the guild's money, but we'll have a tough time explaining to our boss why we spent so much in one go. If he asks, all we can do is mention your name and say you gouged us over the price.
I understand. I'm sorry, please. I don't want any trouble with the guild. There's just one other thing, though. There's been an issue with the delivery of this batch. Several carts were ambushed by hilly churls. I don't know where exactly, but if I can't retrieve the goods, I can't sell them to you either. So maybe you could go and look for the carts? There should be 5 of them in total. If you can find them all and tell me where they are, I'll sign the contract right away.
Market price?
Oh, yes, of course. I mean, I do hope to carry on doing business in Liyue in the future.
That's
Good.
that then. Well, no time to lose. Come on.
Hey, let's go. Alright, let's go. Time to clap some hilly churl cheeks. Oh wait, not like that though.
Oh yeah, we found it. Check out all that core lapis.
Nice.
Make a note of the location. We'll send the Feiyun Commerce Guild to collect it later.
Alright. Wow. Okay, that's nice.
Another one down.
Nice. No thanks, I'm good. I don't need your bullshit. Alright, where is the next cart? Ah, there it is. Alright,
Here
nice.
we go. Loads of core lapis here.
Nice.
Quick, make a note of the location.
I think there's another one there. Hello, Hilly Charles. I'd like to clap your cheeks. Thank you.
That's it, all right. That's a big old stash of core lapis.
Oh, and there's the final one. Nice.
Let Paimon see. Yep, that's it.
Hey, let's go.
That guy said there were 5 carts in total, so that should be all of them. Let's get back. This has all been quite exhausting for poor little Paimon. He definitely owes Paimon some snacks.
Hey, you didn't really do anything, though. Seriously, Paimon, you didn't do nothing.
Here, we've made a note of the cart's locations, all 5 of them. Can you sell us the core lapis now?
Oh, wonderful. Thank you both. Yes, let's make this official. I also hope you could put in a good word with your boss for me.
Done and dusted. Yeah!
How do you know that bluff would work?
Paimon's got a knack for this business malarkey, don't you think? Now for the final stop on our core lapis crawl, to Chain the 9th's place.
Alright, let's go. Chang the Ninth. Kingship Village. Nice. Alright, let's go. Alright, there's that platform. Alright, there we go. Boom, shaka, and laka. Alright, we're here. Let's go. Hello, Cheng the
Just
Ninth.
who I was hoping to see. I was just thinking to myself, gentry mouth-sized thugs have been mysteriously absent for a while now. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
Oh, don't worry. You won't be hearing from them again.
Oh? What happened?
Not only that, we'd like to buy your purchase your core lapis.
Huh? Oh, I see now. You're in this trade too. So you're trying to beat him to the post, eh? Appearances can be deceiving, that's for sure.
Sure.
But I don't care who you are. A discount of 70% is simply impossible. The maximum I can do is 40% off, and even then I'm only breaking even.
No need. We'll take it at the market rate.
You mean you're not trying to force the price down? What's going on? Have I died and gone to heaven? I can't believe it. I will make a profit on this batch after all. But gentry mouth-sized thugs could still come back after I've sold it.
Don't worry. We'll clap his
If
cheeks
Paimon
for
told
you.
you they're not gonna bother you again, then you'd better believe they're not gonna bother you again.
Rest assured, you're safe selling to us.
Huh. Okay, then. My situation can hardly get worse from here in any case. But tell me, what on earth do you plan to do with so much core lapis?
Actually, it's for a commission. Can't go into too much detail.
We'll send someone to collect the goods later.
Thank you. Thank you a million times over. I really don't know what to say.
Don't thank us yet. Wait till we finished at least.
Good people always get what's coming to them in the end. And so will the nasty people. Anyway,
Fair.
let's get going, because apparently we have a show to watch at the Feiyun Commerce Guild's warehouse.
Oh? Oh, is it gonna be... Is it gonna be, someone getting, clapped? So to speak? Someone's gonna get trapped? I'm going to guess. Alright. Oh, almost there. Okay. Nice. Okay, we're here. We're here, you little nerd.
Welcome. The final act in this drama would not be complete without you two here as audience.
You better believe it. We're the ones who've been doing all the work. What exactly have you been doing all this time?
Well, naturally, I used the time to immerse myself completely in Legend of the Shattered Halberd. I managed to finish the book off, and I enjoyed every minute of it. Divine Halberd, an ominous sword. Mir and Wei Yang. The way the story develops across the first 5 volumes. Nothing short of exemplary. But the 6th volume? Words
Alright,
fail
we get
me.
it, book nerd.
How blessed we are to have such an author grace our world with such works.
And this is related to Gentry Moutsai. How?
It's not. But when something surpasses expectations to such a degree, one must show one's appreciation.
You saw how everything would play out, huh?
And it is thanks to your help that everything will play out just as I had foreseen.
Why does Paimon have to be the only one who doesn't get what's going on? No fair. So go on then, tell me, what are we doing here? And what's this big dramatic showdown thing that's supposed to happen?
Think about it. Gentry Moutsai goes searching for core lapis all over Liyue Harbor, and he doesn't find a single piece. He panics. Without the goods, he can't fulfill his contract. And if he can't fulfill his contract, he can't stay in good standing with the Fatui. He hears a rumor that the Feiyun Commerce Guild is the culprit. Panic turns to disbelief. Gentry Moutsai is a hugely powerful figure in the business world. Never has anyone dared to target him like this. So regardless of whether it is revenge or a swift resolution that he seeks, he is certain to...
So it was you! You were the one sticking your necks out for Chang the Ninth!
Speak of the devil.
I went everywhere trying to find someone selling core lapis before I realized the Feiyun Commerce Guild had been on an acquisition spree. Core lapis is hardly a rare mineral, and yet suddenly the stocks dry up, just like that. Explain yourselves. What is the meaning of this persecution?
We are not persecuting you, but protecting another, one to whom I am indebted. Upon witnessing an injustice, it is a perfectly normal response to rush to the aid of he who has been wronged. Was it not one of your own men who said, "This isn't over"?
Alright.
You clearly don't know what's good for you. I won't beat around the bush. Master, if you please, seize their core lapis.
Alright, time to... Oh, we're playing as this guy, okay.
Witness my rise. Transfixed.
Getting clapped by Fatui Harbinger, let's go.
This is where you fall.
Not today, Fatui agent, not today. Can't match one of the Harbingers, that's for sure. Nice. Hey, let's go.
Impressive. You are no commoners. To continue this fight would be to incur greater losses than I can accept.
Their strength is almost spent. Finish them off. The core lapis is almost within our grasp.
Might I remind you that the Fatui's relationship with you extends to business matters only? I did not lend you my men to have them stir up trouble at your beck and call.
What are you saying? Master, everything I did with only one thing in mind. To complete the order.
Then figure it out by yourself.
Damn.
Don't
Get
go.
wrecked.
Wait. Master, wait.
Get wrecked,
My lord,
boy.
what are you doing here? Are you hurt?
Thanks to this valiant young man, I am unscathed.
My lord?
My lord, huh?
You? You are the heir of the Feiyun Commerce Guild?
Indeed, my liege. I am Xingqiu, disciple of the Guhua clan and second son of the Feiyun Commerce Guild manager, and I make no secret of it.
Drats! I've been played like a fiddle.
Get
Gentry
wrecked.
Moutsai. Coercion and intimidation are hardly the attributes of a respectable businessman. The problems that your business practices have created, I have sought to resolve through mine. I shudder to think what the Fatui will do with you if you fail to provide their core lapis.
You meddling swine. Well, go on. Tell me, what will you sell it for?
Since you asked Chang the Ninth for a discount of 70%, let's fight fire with fire, shall we? 3 times the market rate sounds fair, no?
How dare you subject me to such viciousness? This is a malicious and calculated attempt to run me into the ground.
Get wrecked.
Deep breaths now. This is a simple decision. Will you buy or not?
Fine. Have it your way. I'll find the money somehow. Happy now?
On behalf of the Feiyun Commerce Guild, I thank you for your business and hope you will continue to do business with us in future.
You? Funny speaking, book reading, guhua geeking Xingqiu are the heir of the Feiyun Commerce Guild? So that massive stash of Mora you let us burn through in a day? That was from your private vault?
'Twas but a paltry sum. I got to make a very sound investment while putting Gentry Maltsai in his place. A classic 2 birds, 1 stone situation.
Don't you rich kids take calligraphy classes from a young age?
Very droll. My family can always tell me from my handwriting. It's certainly one of my distinguishing features.
Yikes! Paimon's been calling you guhua geek this whole time. Paimon read in one of these martial artist novels that when rich heirs like you get angry at someone, you have their arms and legs chopped off. Paimon's toast, and sorry, very sorry. Please don't hurt Paimon.
Calm down. Since you can fly, you hardly need your legs anyway.
Save me, save me. This is not a drill. Repeat, this is not a drill.
What kind of book did he see this in?
Jokes aside, I have the 2 of you to thank for this successful resolution. Really, you were a huge help. Meanwhile, Legend of the Shattered Halberd was positively riveting. Much obliged if you could return it to Chang the Ninth for me.
You're making us run yet another errand, bro?
I did nothing, and hence deserve none of his gratitude. The 2 of you, meanwhile, though strangers to the circumstances, stepped in and saved the day. To have made such valiant and chivalrous friends is more than enough for me, my liege.
My lord, forgive the intrusion. It's about your father.
Please inform my father thusly. I have averted a disaster and earned a sizable sum of money in the process. Might this meritorious act compensate for my prior transgressions and earn me a few more days of freedom, perchance? Legend of the Shattered Halberd speaks of a domain that I should very much like to investigate.
For all your clever long words, the fact is you're just a lazy bones who doesn't want to work.
Real, Paimon, real.
What if I told you that a reward awaits you at Chang the Ninth's palace, and not just his gratitude?
A reward? Well, that sweetens the deal somewhat.
It seems whatever I say, there's no persuading you to stay.
Why didn't you just tell us Shinchi was the Feiyun heir?
Oh, I didn't realize you weren't aware.
Thank you in advance for returning the book for me. I will take my leave now. May we meet again, fellow merchants.
Yeah, I don't want to. I'll be real, I kinda don't want to. Not a big fan. Dude's lazy as hell. Alright, let's see how this ends. Alright, time to see how this one ends.
Finally, you're back. This morning, the pawnbroker showed up and gave me back my entire collection. I'm positive that you must have been behind this once again. Thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart.
No big deal. Happy to help.
Please don't say that. You have no idea how much this means to me. The Chang family was a prestigious household in Liyue back in the day. Unfortunately, after I took over the family's affairs as heir, A series of business setbacks devoured our fortune. Since then, I've saved for years, hoping to restore the
Damn.
house to its former glory. In the end, everything was riding on this core lapis deal. Were it not for you, this barren wasteland in the mountains would have become my final resting place.
Wow, that's the second heir we've met in this town.
I'm sorry, what?
Nothing? Oh, here's your book back.
Wonderful. Legend of the Shattered Halberd. I was beginning to think that Guhua rascal had swindled me.
Do people really look down on the Guhua clan so much?
Actually, the art is centuries old and was once held in high esteem. But now it has faded beyond recognition. To instigate a revival, you need to inject some fresh blood, but it's hard to attract budding young talent to a dying art. And so it becomes a vicious cycle. In any case, Guhua kids these days. Take that young rascal Xingqiu, for instance. For all his talk about repaying kindness with kindness and whatnot, what has he done to show for it? You're the ones who've displayed a genuine sense of responsibility.
Maybe a Guhua Renaissance is just around the corner.
What does it matter? Anyway, you wanted the Liyue volume of the Teyvat travel guide, didn't you? I'll fetch it for you. It's yours to keep. In addition,
All right.
here is but a small token of appreciation for your huge generosity.
Finally, our trip was worth it after all.
My ore is sold, and my treasured books have returned. I can't believe it.
Oh, and bookmark.
What was that? Paimon saw something fall out.
Oh, nothing. That little rascal surely isn't.
Oh. Just found out, eh? There we go. Now it's done, huh? There we go. And there we go. Nice. And now we have enough keys. And now here we are. Oh, Tartaglia is literally right there. Okay. I'm just gonna collect a daily commission first, and then we'll start with that. I'll be honest. Not the most interesting. I'll be honest.
Ad Astra Abbot. Thank you for completing.
The story, that previous quest was somewhat interesting. It's not the most interesting story quest I've come across so far in this game, but it was decent, I would say. Decent for me in terms of investment and stuff like that. But, yeah. Well, that said, let's go. Let's start Tartaglia's story then. Die pie.
Be on your guard, traveler. Now is no time for sightseeing.
Oh, why's that? Has something happened?
Yes. As unusual as this may sound, numerous eyewitness reports have confirmed an active ruin guard presence in this area, even though this is far beyond their normal area of activity. Sergeant sent someone to find out just where these ancient machines might have come from. It appears that they simply left their ruin and marched off all of a sudden, for no clear reason.
So did somebody wake them up?
As I say, the reason is still unclear. We have very little intelligence at present. Moreover, the ruin in question is of the especially spooky variety. Strange noises are often heard coming from within. As such, we are not permitted to investigate until the order comes through from headquarters.
Well, damn. One can never be too cautious.
In any case, the only sensible strategy in the meantime is to increase Millilith patrols. We must not let innocent civilians come to harm.
That's a good point. Ruin guards are probably pretty dangerous for regular folk.
Is there any way I can help?
Wow. I'm very grateful indeed for the offer, but It just wouldn't be worth the risk.
Oh, don't worry about that. This one beats up ruin guards for breakfast.
I do know a little self-defense.
Is that so? Well, if you're genuinely offering. I did see some ruin guard footprints on the hillside, but since then I've been too busy warning passers-by to investigate myself.
Footprints, eh? Interesting. We'll take the case.
While the Millilith stands guard, evil shall never prevail. On behalf of the Millilith, I salute you, traveler. You have my gratitude. I will rendezvous with you once I have finished my patrol.
Alright, let's go. Mighty Cyclops Adventure. Okay. Let's do it.
This footprint is huge.
Oh,
it has
wow.
to be the one that guy was talking about.
Damn, okay.
And here's another one. Yep. Seems the ruin guards did come out for a walk after all.
Alright.
Trail of ruin guard footprints leads us here to... Ah! A ruin guard! Over there!
Here we are. Let's go.
Overrule. Everlasting as the
Boom.
moon. Transfixed.
God damn it.
Overrule.
Nice, let's go.
This is where you fall.
Nice.
Well, that's one down. Let's keep looking around. Maybe we'll find some more.
Alright, let's go. There we are. There's another one. Hey kid, get out here.
Hey you! Check this out! Isn't it awesome? What is he wearing? I've never seen one this close before. Have you ever seen one?
Careful, kid. These guys are tough.
You bet! Mr. Cyclopses are crazy strong. No bad guys can escape from these guys, that's for sure. Mr. Cyclops? Aw, that's cute. Wait, what? Do people seriously call them that? Yep, my brother said so. And he's the best toy seller in the whole world. It's his job to sell this kind of stuff. Right now, he's at the Institute for Toy Research in Liyue. That's where Mr. Cyclops has come from. It's always nice to meet someone else who likes toys. So tell me, where'd you get your toy from? Must be a pretty new kind, huh? I've never seen one that can fly and talk before.
Limited edition. Jealous much?
Hey! Just because you get to play with Paimon all the time does not mean that Paimon's a toy!
Greetings. Have you found anything? Oh. A child? What's the situation here?
We just, found him.
Uh-uh. You shouldn't be out here, boy. There are killing machines in the area. It's extremely dangerous.
Killing machines? You mean ones that look like this?
Precisely. And including this one. It's not moving now, but if it were to wake up, the consequences would be...
You take that back! Mr. Cyclops is not a killing machine. He's one of the good guys.
Mr. Cyclops?
We shouldn't be talking to this guy. If he's saying mean things about Mr. Cyclops, he's definitely a bad man.
I'm just trying to help.
Damn. I think you've lost him. Damn, bro.
I've always been hopeless at dealing with children.
Well then, why don't you get back to your normal job and leave us to do the babysitting?
Great babysitting.
Seems
Nice.
I have no other
Fun.
choice. Very well. I will continue with my patrol. Please escort the child to somewhere safe. It's much too dangerous here.
All right.
The mighty Mr. Cyclops scared off the bad guys once again!
What's your name, kid?
My name's Tuser. I came all the way from Snezhnaya to look for my brother in Liyue. But I'm all on my own, and I don't know where to find him. You
Brother?
came all the way from Snezhnaya?
And Snezhnaya, huh?
I think this is the part where I give you this. There you go.
Snezhnaya, huh?
What is it? Looks heavy.
Huh.
What the?
So much more.
My brother said I should take it with me. He said, find a nice person to give this to, and they will take good care of Tuser. Your brother makes a good point. Still, it's hard to believe you made it all this way armed with nothing but a few bags of Mora. Your family must be super rich. Paimon never knew you could make so much Mora from selling toys.
I'll gladly take it and give it to your brother when we find him.
Yay! Thanks, nice guy. All right, now we gotta make a pinky promise. Make a pinky promise, you keep it all your life. You break a pinky promise, I throw you on the ice. The cold will kill the pinky that once betrayed your friend. The frost will freeze your tongue off so you never lie again.
Wow.
That one nursery rhyme kinda says all you need to know about Snezhnayan culture.
Kinda true, honestly.
If we weren't your babysitters before, we sure as heck are now. But where should we look for your brother?
Northland Bank?
Great idea! Alright, off we
Alright,
go!
okay.
Alright! Finally, now I get to see my brother!
Alright then, let's go. Alright then. Northland Bank we go. Yeah, this kid definitely resembles a lot like Childe. Definitely looks a lot like Childe, man. It's kind of obvious. No, Snezhnayan culture really does seem a lot. It's really cutthroat, not gonna lie. Definitely really cutthroat. Alright, we here.
That seems a little inappropriate, don't you think, sir? How can you...
Ah, this man.
Relax. Once in a while can't hurt. It'll be fine.
Huh? What is he doing here?
So he's back, huh?
Yay, my brother! I found you!
I know that voice. Why, if it isn't my little brother Tuser. My goodness. What a nice surprise, Tuser. I thought I would have to wait till I return home before seeing you again. How are the others? Sister Tonia and Brother Anthon? Is everybody keeping well?
They miss you a lot. Tonia prays for you every day at dinner.
Wait a second. What are you doing here in Liyue, Tuser? How have I not heard anything about this?
Well, what happened was, I saw a boat that looked like it was selling toys, so obviously I thought you were on board. And then, when I got off, I just kept walking and walking, and then I found a Mr. Cyclops. Mr. Cyclops scared off a bad guy, and then I found this nice guy to help me come look for you.
So, Tuser is a stowaway.
And also, Tuser is Childe's brother? Cool. Suddenly Paimon doesn't feel so bad about taking Tuser's money.
Tuser, what you did was extremely dangerous. I'm so happy to see you, really I am, but please, promise me you won't do anything like this ever again.
Okay, I promise. Please don't be mad at me.
I'm not mad at you. I just care about your safety, that's all. If you hadn't met these nice people, things could have been a lot more dangerous for you, Tuser. I hope you said a big thank you to them.
Yep, I always remember my pleases and thank yous. Oh, so you did notice we were here. You were just ignoring us. Gotcha.
Forgive me. It's always family first where I'm from. Don't take it personally.
Sure,
I know
buddy.
we've had our differences up to now, but a few minor quibbles aside, we get on quite well, don't you think?
Do you mean that, or are you just keeping... Do you mean that, or are you just keeping up appearances?
Come on, you know I'm just a pawn and all that, just doing my part. As for who wins, who loses, and how each side deals with the consequences, I prefer to leave all that up to the ones playing the game. I'm much more interested in who wins and who loses when it comes to our little sparring matches.
Sounds like you're ready to get your butt kicked again.
Ha! You're forgetting something about me. I, Tartaglia, spend every second getting stronger. Don't expect to have it quite so easy next time.
I've also come a long way since then.
Whoa, 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 whoa. You aren't gonna fight now, are you?
Maybe not right now. Not while my kid brother is watching.
Why do you want to fight the nice guy? Are you guys enemies?
No, not at all. Allow me to formally express my sincerest gratitude for taking care of my darling brother. His safety matters very much to me.
I'm still keeping my eye on you, man.
So anyway, Paimon has a question. Tooster said something about you being a toy seller. What's that all about? Aren't you supposed to be one of the Fatui's harbinger?
Yes, about that. Shh, look. I only told him that so that he'll look up to me. In the eyes of a child, working with toys must be the best job imaginable, right? I don't want my family to have anything to do with the Fatui's, or should I say Snezhnaya's, darker side. The older ones already know that I serve the Tsaritsa, but Tooser is still so young, and in his eyes... As I was saying, I remain Snezhnaya's greatest expatriate toy seller, currently attached to the Liyue branch of our Institute for Toy Research.
That's right! My brother's the greatest! He's Mr. Cyclops' bestest friend!
Sure.
Just humor me in front of Tooser, if you would be so kind. Ah yes, Ekaterina. I will deal with the issue of that outstanding payment right away.
Hey, slinking off, are we?
But Master Childe, would it not be a little improper to ask you to deal with debt collection?
A bet is a bet, isn't it? And if you lose a bet with an agent, well, you might as well get a little exercise out of it.
Are you going off to sell toys now?
That's right. As much as I'd love to catch up a little longer, Tooser, duty calls. I'm sure Mr. Nice Guy here will be happy to keep you company while I'm out, though.
Mr. Nice Guy, huh?
So we still need to keep babysitting for you?
Sure, I really like this guy. And anyway, he made a pinky promise to take good care of me.
Alright, sure.
Ah, well, it sounds like Tooser really likes you, and that you've already made a pinky promise to take good care of him anyway.
They're ganging up on me. Okay, sure.
Then I'm in your debt. Here, take this as Tooser's entertainment fund. I want him to have a good time while he's in Liyue, so take him anywhere he wants.
Alright.
If need be, you may find me by the river near Qingshu Pool. I'll see you both around.
Okay then, let's go. Well, that's certainly something.
Looks like we'll be hanging out with Childe's kid brother for a while.
So, where are we going to play first?
How about we start with the toy store?
Yeah, sounds like a good shout, not gonna lie. Considering the guy is interested in toys, so makes sense. Alright, here we are.
Huh? What are those super colorful winged things?
They're called kites. The kids in Liyue love them.
Hello there, dear. You look like you've come a very long way. Let Granny guess. From what you're wearing, I would say... Snezhnaya.
That's right. How do you play with these kite things, Granny?
When the wind picks up, you let out the string, and whoosh! The kite will fly into the air, up, and away.
Wow, that's amazing! Do you have any Mr. Cyclops ones?
Mr. Cyclops, I'm sorry,
I want to fly Mr. Cyclops high into the sky so all the kids can get to know him.
Well, I can do custom builds, but I'll need some amount of reference material.
Ah,
Will
rune
this picture
guards.
do? I drew it myself. I bring it with me everywhere.
I'll manage. Still, I must warn you that custom builds can really be quite expensive.
We should be fine. Childe was pretty generous with that entertainment fund.
Yeah, he
but
was.
Then again, throwing money around willy-nilly is, kinda irresponsible.
What do you really mean?
Well, so, yes, technically speaking, these funds are earmarked for Tooser's entertainment. But if there's any left over when we're done, either way, it's time to talk prices.
$15K? Okay. How about... $13.5, maybe. 13,500? Or no, enter number 13,000 maybe. 13,000?
This price is fair. Well then, I'll get that custom order done for you.
Alright then, let's go.
Thanks, Granny.
Worry not. Just leave it to me.
Alright, let's go.
For our next stop, why don't we head to One Man Restaurant? It would be a mighty crying shame to come all the way to Liyue and never try the food.
Alright, let's go. One Mean Restaurant.
Hello, welcome. Table for 3?
This restaurant has a really choking smell.
A choking smell? Oh, you must be referring to our signature spicy chili scent.
Spicy chili? But I can't eat spicy food.
Oh, what a pity. A person who can't eat spicy food misses out on half of life's joys.
Is it really that bad? My meals have to have lots and lots of sugar, and the oil has to be extra virgin vegetable oil. Wow, we've got a real rich kid on our hands. Looks like One Man
For real.
Restaurant's dishes aren't to Tooser's taste. Maybe we should go somewhere else.
Will that be all? Any more special requests?
Huh.
What do you mean, Chef Now?
Giving the people what they want is the very reason One Min Restaurant exists.
Oh wow,
If I
okay.
thought for 1 second that I couldn't make a dish to satisfy this child's taste, I would have absolutely no business calling myself a chef ever again.
Alright, respect,
Whoa.
honestly.
There seems to be a lot of professional pride riding on this.
Respect,
Then we'll
honestly.
leave it to you, Chef Now. We'll be eating here after all. Sure.
But let me say this first. Special requests are going to cost you more than normal.
Oh damn,
Of
okay.
course, we aren't going to demand prices anywhere near as exorbitant as the likes of Lily Pavilion or Sunya Kiosk.
Alright.
Is it just Paimon? Or are premium custom orders in fashion lately?
For real.
Still, surely there must be a little room for negotiation, right?
Current offer, let's put in 9,000. Or maybe let's try 8,500. Let's try that.
Oh, you folks. Let's go with this then. Any more haggling and we'll ruin the other customers' appetites.
Alright,
Thanks, Chef Now.
let's go.
Please sit wherever you like. Your food will be here shortly.
Hey, let's go. Enjoy a specially made meal for Taser. At One Min Restaurant.
Ugh. It was a little too sweet. Paimon feels a little sick. I thought it was just right. Almost exactly like how my sister Tonya makes it. But this doesn't feel right somehow. Didn't we bring Tuser here to try Liyue's specialties? Whatever. So where do you want to go next, Tuser? I was so caught up looking for my brother when I first got here that I didn't get a good look around. Good idea! The hustle and bustle at the wharf is a specialty of Liyue Harbor too.
Alright, let's go. Oh, lies over the ocean. Fuck. Okay, let's go. Fuck. I need to do this. God damn it. 1 second. Gonna have to put a pause on Childe's quests. But yeah. 1 sec. Huh? Where's she now? Huh? Yo, ayo? What the fuck? Okay, there we go. There we go. Alright, that was quick. That was good. Alright, let's go. Here we are.
This place is huge! And there's so many people! Are the waves here always like this? Don't they ever freeze? Given Liyue's climate, the area around the harbor's mouth probably never gets cold enough to freeze. Paimon is kind of the traveler's exclusive personal tour guide, but since this is a special occasion, Paimon can make an exception to help Tuser get to know the place. This place is Liyue's commercial hub, and it's been the biggest port in the Seven Nations ever since it was decided that Liyue would take on the world through trade. Other than merchant vessels, many fishing boats and industrial transports dock here to replenish their fishery supplies and daily necessities, which, thanks to the immense throughput capacity of the wharf,
Paimon, Tuser won't understand a word you're saying.
Yeah. Paimon can't remember how the rest goes anyway. Well, guess Paimon will just have to explain this Paimon style. So this harbor is like Tevat's mouth, and it's the biggest mouth you've ever seen.
Really? We're really going that?
All the nations float their boats over the sea into the mouth. The harbor goes nom 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 and has a taste of each boat and the cargo it has on board.
Okay.
Then, Lehigh Harbor rubs its big round belly in satisfaction because it's all stuffed full of delicious mora.
That's how you explain throughput capacity?
Hey, what's that big metal hook over there? I want to see. Wait, Tooser, don't run off. After all that, he wasn't even listening.
Lol. Alright, let's go. Okay. Ah, an anchor.
That metal hook is huge, and it gets bigger the closer we get. This is an anchor. Docked ships use it to hold themselves in position to stop the wind and waves from blowing them away. An anchor. Got it. But I think I might get it mixed up with Commodore Hook. Commodore Hook? Is this another one of your weird toy names? My brother always sends me a really big toy for my birthday. Commodore Hook, Black Steel Jack, Iron Tony. We keep them all in our backyard.
Are they as big as this anchor? As that anchor?
Yeah, and that's why I can't bring them with me all the time.
Well, damn.
It's a shame. Wow, using Fatui funds for personal gain? To think Snezhnaya would let their harbingers do that, all for some giant toys. But suddenly, it doesn't seem so strange that Tooser would treat a ruin guard as a giant toy. But my favorite has to be Mr. Cyclops. Even though I mostly came here to see my brother, the other big thing I wanted to do was play with Mr. Cyclops. Oh, are they selling fish over there? Let's have a look. Hey,
Okay, then.
quit running off!
I mean, you can't control the kid, to be fair. Never really control the kid, honestly.
Is this where they sell fish? Wow, the fish here in Leo are so small.
Hey, whose fish are you calling small? Little kids shouldn't go around ruining others' business.
He's just a curious kid. No need to get worked up. That said, these fish are actually pretty big by Paimon standards. Just how big are the ones you're used to, Tooser? Maybe 200 times your size?
That's crazy big.
There are legends in my hometown about it.
Oh, wow.
It's supposed to be a super delicious fish.
Huh.
I told my brother about it, and he went out to sea to catch one for me. A few days later, he returned with a humongous fish slung over his shoulder.
Huh?
Anthon and I were so happy. Are you sure that was a fish? Paimon thinks it sounds more like some sort of leviathan.
Sounds like a topic that would interest Xiangling.
Hey, Mr. Nice Guy, let's go over there to see the boats.
Man, this kid really does have a lot of energy, huh? Kid really has a lot of energy, eh?
What's wrong, Tooser? Are you tired? You don't seem so happy. I miss my brother. What? But we were just with him.
Wow.
Yeah, but for such a short time that it doesn't count. Take me to see my brother. I don't want to play anymore.
That's children for you.
Yep. You can have all the patience in the world, but it won't help you at a time like this. Well, we've played with Tooser long enough, haven't we? Paimon thinks we've tried our best here.
Yeah.
Childe said that he'd be by the river near Qingshu Pool. Why don't we look for him there?
Alright, sure. Let's go.
Let's go! Let's go!
Alright then. Okay, let's go over there. Oh damn, okay, I'm gonna have to climb that. Cool. God damn it. Hold on. There we go. All right. There we go. And just wait for that to recharge and keep going. Let's keep going. There we go. Here we are. Now, what's Childe up to now?
Found him! There's Childe! Wait, he's talking to the treasure hoarders?
You know what I'm here for, I trust.
Oh, you got lip. Making us guess, are you? If you want to join up, let me just say this first. Dandy kid like you ain't welcome.
Oh, what a commendable imagination. Well, in the Tsaritsa's name, I suppose I should forgive you country bumpkins for your ignorance. For I am...
Brother! You're
Oh,
selling them
God.
toys, aren't you, brother? That's so cool. I've always wanted to watch you work.
well, why, yes, of course. For I am,
Oh, God.
the greatest toy salesman in Snezhnaya.
So cool.
Teaser?
You playing games, pretty boy?
So, will you buy or not? The toys that Snezhnaya produced 3 months ago will run you, yes, 600,000 mora, to be paid in full.
Toys? And how much money?
Wow. Is that what it's gonna cost to fix that head of yours?
Look at that! Spreading joy and laughter to everyone! That's what toy selling's all about!
Yeah, sure,
I'll
buddy.
say it again. Toys from Snezhnaya, 3 months prior, 600,000 mora paid in full.
Yeah, no. Sorry, sales boy. The same joke isn't funny twice. Or were you always cruising for a bruising?
All right then. I'll make things a little easier for you. I'll join the treasure hoarders. Perhaps you'll be more willing to pay when we're brothers in arms?
Would you listen to yourself? You think we just let any old person into the treasure hoarders? I'm
Okay,
not so
then.
sure you could hack it.
You sure?
Well then, why don't you put me to the test, dear seniors? I like to think of myself as quite talented in the field of treasure hunting.
Looks like you're not gonna pack it up until someone packs you in. Alright then. Show us what you got. Truth be told, we've set up a shop here because there's a fine little loot cave nearby. But the treasure hasn't been easy to get at. We've been at it for 2 days now. If you think you're up to snuff, why don't you have a crack at it on our behalf? Of course, that means that once you got it, it's ours. Don't try to sneak off with the prize now.
Come on. If we can't do it, do you really think this guy stands a chance?
An initiation test, eh? Interesting. It's been a while since I've been assessed by someone else.
The loot's on the opposite
Damn,
cliff.
okay.
We're gonna hang back here and watch the show.
Huh, no problem. Don't blink though, or you might miss it.
Well, damn. Okay. Oh shit, okay. Alright. Well, damn, alright then, let's go. Okay. Will I make it? Come on. Come on. There we go. Got it. Nice.
This is the kind of...
Childe returns to the treasure hoarders with the treasure in hand. Let's go. Hey, let's go. Damn, okay.
Well, I have the goods. Here you go. So how'd I do? Pretty well, I'd say.
Brother, what do we do? This fellow isn't normal.
Please, hold on a moment, sir. We need to discuss something amongst ourselves. He ain't here for an initiation. He just wanted to show off.
Honestly, we'd be no match for him if he wanted to fight.
Guys, do you think that maybe we're being robbed?
I don't know. Surely he wouldn't have come here all dressed up like that if he was only after us. Unless maybe his words have hidden meaning.
Snezhnaya, 3 months, 600,000. Oh, I get it. It was insider talk.
Really? It took you
I
this
remember
long
that
to figure
the
it
boss
out?
got a 600,000 more a loan from that Snezhnayan bank about 3 months ago, and still hasn't repaid it.
So this guy must be the debt collector. But why didn't he just say so? What's with all the toy talk?
And that's where you're still green. See, in a lot of professions like this, people speak in code to protect the privacy of their business partners and clients.
Makes sense. Owing money is pretty embarrassing.
This guy isn't one to mess with, I tell you. He's a professional. Way too professional.
So, Mr. Salesman, my apologies, but we can't have you joining us.
Oh? I didn't pass? I must say, I never imagined that the treasure hoarders would have such strict entry requirements.
No, it's not that. What we mean is that you're too big a fish for our little pond. But we fully understand the situation with the, toys, sir. We'll fetch that 600,000 for you right away.
I see. Well then, it's been a pleasure doing business with you. We get paid, and everyone stays happy. A wonderful outcome, wouldn't you say?
Yes. Couldn't agree more, sir.
That's my brother for you. Toy sellers are so cool.
He's a bit of a special case.
Ah, Master Childe, you're here. A new batch of fresh recruits have just...
Hey now, keep your voice down. Can't you see I'm entertaining some clients over here?
Clients? Well, anyway, the Motherland has dispatched a new batch of recruits to Liyue. They've just arrived, and I'm afraid we must trouble you to speak to them.
Do I have to? Now is hardly the best time.
I must apologize for troubling you, Master Childe, but they are already waiting for you south of Lingju Pass. Every new batch of recruits must be baptized by the Tsaritsa's will, through the words of her harbingers. This has always been our rule. At present, Master Childe, you are the only harbinger in Liyue. Please, everyone is standing in formation and waiting for you to bestow this honor upon them.
All right then, I'll go. Just give me a moment to catch up with my brother, and I'll be right with you.
Hey.
Do you have to keep working?
Yes, Tuser. We have a group of new toy sellers fresh in from the Motherland, and I need to go teach them the ropes.
Alright.
That's great! When I grow up, I want to be a toy seller too. Can I go listen?
I'm afraid you're still too young, Tuser. I'm not sure if you'd understand much of it, and most of it's rather boring anyhow. Why don't you go play with the Traveler instead? Sound good?
You're dumping him on us again?
But...
I really do have to go now, Tuser. A lot of people are waiting to see me. I'll see you around, all right?
Damn.
Childe really dotes on his brother, but now he's gotta ditch him again. Must be a really tough job.
Yeah. I think that covering it up is the tough part.
Yeah, you're right. He hasn't done himself any favors with the whole toy seller cover story.
Fair.
If he could go this far just to prevent his family from seeing his dark side.
I wonder how much longer he can hide it from Tuser.
Paimon wonders too. But hey, let's at least help him out while we're all in Liyue. Wait, where's Tuser?
Great, we lost the kid.
We were
Nice.
too busy chatting. Where'd he go?
I'd guess he probably snuck off to follow his brother.
Seems likely. Tuser did seem really eager to hear his brother's speech. Either way, let's head over there first.
Alright then, let's go. Nice. Alright then. Oh, it's over here. Okay, it's actually pretty close. Alright then. Didn't expect it to be that close. Alright. Let's go. Alright, boom. Hey, let's go. Aw. Cute little bird. Let's keep going. Alright, Tuser. God damn it, Tuser.
Tuser, so you did come here.
Don't you ever run off like that again, young man.
Shh, quiet. My brother's giving his speech.
Bruh, really?
From this day forward, you will honor the oaths you have made to Her Majesty the Tsaritsa, and you will stop at nothing to bring Snezhnaya victory. You shall sweep through this land like the icy winds of the furthest north, as strong as the hoarfrost of Zeppeljärni Palace. You will chill the very marrow in our enemies' bones. Her Majesty expects of you loyalty, ruthlessness, and meticulousness. For the trials that we face are harsh, and our enemies are like...
Oh, shit.
like kites and rattle drums.
Really
who
ruined
shall become
everything.
redoubtable foes of Mr. Cyclops in the marketplaces of Liyue.
Really ruined everything for Leo,
are really
for a
fun,
child,
too.
huh? Really ruined everything for him, huh?
This is, of course, an analogy. As they say, the marketplace too is a battlefield. So as your sales manager here in Liyue, I demand that you obey my every order. A refusal shall be considered a betrayal, and the price for betrayal is to be dishonorably discharged from the Liyue Institute of Toy Research.
Whoa, that's really strict. Won't people be really sad if they get fired from the Institute?
I mean... Legit ruining his speech, bro.
Seeking to please everyone pleases no one at all. Time to try something else. Forget it. Perhaps a round of hands-on training will suit us better.
Hands-on training?
After all, a strong body is the proof of one's capacity.
Hey, did he just say that we're doing hands-on training?
A Harbinger wants to spar with us personally? Well, what an honor.
I can't believe it. Are recruits like us really worthy?
Am I hearing a hint of objection to this idea?
Not at all, sir.
That's the spirit. Now come at me, you lot.
You'll get frostbite.
Oh shit, okay. Okay.
No time to look.
This is well done.
Okay.
This is getting interesting. Ow. I had...
Oh shit, okay, damn. Well done, okay, whatever. There we go.
Witness my rise.
Boom.
Late quickly.
There we go. Nice. Hey, let's go. Oh shit.
By royal decree.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Let's move.
Overruled. This is where you fall.
Boom. Let's go.
Laid bare.
Okay, let's go.
Well then, do you all understand what I said earlier?
Yes, sir.
Excellent. And you all almost managed to get me limbered up. In other words, you've done well for new recruits.
Thank you, Lord Harbinger.
All right, hush now. Now then, I wish
All
you
right.
all glorious victory for Snezhnaya, for Her Majesty the Tsaritsa, and for yourselves. Dismissed!
Brother, you were amazing.
Wonder when we'll ever
Oh,
visit
Teucer,
Shania.
What in the world are you doing here? There I was thinking that the Traveler had taken you to play at Wang Shuin.
Honestly, I'm really curious as to when we'll ever visit Shania, you know?
Yikes, that's some terrible acting.
For real. That was a good showing.
I told you, didn't I? I never pass on an opportunity to improve my strength. I'm not the man I was when we first met.
You didn't go all out though.
By that, I assume you mean that I didn't use the Foul Legacy transformation, yes? It puts a great strain on my body, so it's best saved for crucial moments. I still haven't fully recovered from the injuries I suffered when I used it at the Golden House. Anyway,
Alright.
I'm no Senora. I don't use lethal force against recruits. Come on now.
The Foul Legacy transformation? Does it make you stronger than Mr. Cyclops? You could say that.
Yeah.
I want to learn to fight too. I want to be cool like you.
Now,
Please don't.
Teucer, fighting isn't about looking cool. You can only continue to get stronger if you know the reason why you're fighting. I can teach you, but think carefully first. Why do you want to fight?
I want to protect Sister Tonya.
That's a good answer, Teucer. When I return to Snezhnaya, I will start teaching you fighting techniques. Then you'll have to protect Tonya for me. How does that sound?
Leave it to me.
Aw.
You know,
Alright.
Teucer's a good kid when he's not being so stubborn.
Agreed.
You've had a nice long time here in Liyue, haven't you, Teucer? Isn't it about time that you took the boat back home?
But you've been so busy, and we didn't get any time to play together yet.
Teucer, you know I'm very busy at work. And hasn't it been fun traveling all over the place with a proper traveler?
He's just worried he won't be able to keep up the toy seller act forever.
For real.
Well, how about this? If you just do one little thing for me, I'll be a good boy and go back home.
Oh dear, who taught this little devil to bargain? Alright, what'll it be?
Take me to visit the Institute of Toy Research. Do you think he means that ruin that the Millilith was talking about? The one where all the ruin guards were coming from?
A risky wish.
Done deal. After all, you've come all this way for me, Tuser. As your brother, it's only right for me to grant you one last wish before you leave.
Exactly.
Alright then. Hey, let's go.
Are you sure this is a good idea? It doesn't seem like the best place for kids. You should come along too, Traveler. This time, it's Tuser's turn to take you sightseeing.
Let me think. Ah, yes, the Institute of Toy Research is not far at all from Lingju Pass. Now, Traveler, you're not the sort of person who would disappoint a kid now, are you?
The brothers are ganging up on us again.
Bruh.
Oh, fine. We'll go.
Hey, let's go. Alright then. Guess we're doing this. So yeah, let's head over. Let's go. Alright, so we're going to where all the ruin guards are made. Hopefully it'll provide us with a little bit of lore. Hopefully. Well yeah, let's go. Oh, is it this thing? Huh. This is the thing that makes ruin guards? Oh, is this a domain?
Here we are. Welcome to Liyue's Institute of Toy Research.
Yeah, we're here! I can already hear the sounds of machinery inside. Awesome! What is this place? And how do you know about it?
Based on my limited understanding, I believe this is one of Dottoro's research facilities. Dottore is another one of the Fatui Harbingers. He loves tinkering with old things. It's a personal passion of his. So, he converted these ruins into a ruin guard research lab.
So he's another harbinger, huh?
So the ruin guards are built by the Fatui?
No, they have much closer connections to the Abyss. So, strictly speaking, they're as much our enemies as anyone else's. We just do research, nothing more. As to why the ruin guards have been moving outside of this area recently, I can only imagine that he's gotten bored of playing around with them and has lost interest in this place.
Wow, yet another harbinger with a bad attitude. But
For
at least
real.
this explains why you were totally okay with bringing Tuser here. Seems you did your homework ahead of time.
Well, I wouldn't go quite that far. I actually have no idea what this place is like on the inside.
Wait, so are you or are you not worried about your brother's safety?
Of course I am. But no matter what the danger is, I will parry it. Isn't that what any older brother would do? Even Tuser understands that, now that he knows what he's fighting for. It's the very same reason that's been nestled in my own heart for so many years.
What are you guys chatting about? Come
All right.
on, let's go in!
All right, follow me.
Well, okay then, let's go. Looks like it's a domain. The wonderful world of Mr. Cyclops. Okay then, let's go. Alright, let's do it.
Brother, someone was saying that
Lol, double
Mr.
child
Cyclops
for a
is a
sec.
killing machine.
Were they now? What a silly thing for them to say. And you shouldn't go repeating it either, Tuser. You're far too young to be talking about such violent topics.
Yeah, I knew that they were lying anyways. Mr. Cyclops is here to defeat the bad guys and protect the world. He's my favorite toy.
Right. With Mr. Cyclops around, the bad guys won't ever get you.
That's right. Okay, I'm going to go play with Mr. Cyclops now.
Hey, Tooser, wait up!
Oh, shit.
The door's shut. Will Tooser be alright?
Oh, boy.
There's another path over there. Let's move.
Oh, boy. Alright, let's go. Nice.
You're mine. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Alright, let's go. Nice. Hey, let's go.
Oh, the door opened. Was that you?
That's right. But give me a moment over here, Tooser. I need to make sure that everything's safe. Maybe I shouldn't have spoiled him quite so much.
You think? I mean,
time to
you
lose.
think?
Those ruin guards have all been strung up. Where are they being taken to?
I don't know, but if there's a chance it's where Tooser is, we need to stop this before things get ugly.
Damn, okay.
Transfixed.
There we go.
Witness
Boom.
my rise. Laid bare.
That's it. There we go. Alright.
No time to shouldn't let your guard down.
Hey, nice.
Tooser,
Let's go.
See that big stone cube in front of you? I need your help.
Yay! Do I really get to help my big brother out?
You bet. Now I'll count down from 3, and then we touch it together. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Hey, let's go. Oh, shit. Oh, okay.
Ugh, that's bright. What is that?
It's a witch ray that will turn you into a little lamb if it hits you. So stay out of its way.
That's scary.
Oh, okay. Alright, there we go. God damn it.
The hearth.
Fuck's sake. Nice. Okay, good.
I'll protect us.
God damn it. Fuck. Why is this so hard? Okay. 3, 2. God damn it. Come on, man. I got this. There we go. Come on. Okay, I'm almost there. We're almost there.
Let the show begin.
Nice. There we go.
You're mine. Bring it on. Yeah.
Nice. There we go. There we freaking go.
Back together at last. You're not hurt, are you, Tuser?
Hurt? No way. This is really fun. Fun for you, maybe. We were all scared to death. What's over there? Wow, this room is huge. Is this where Mr. Cyclops takes his friends when they come to visit?
It is. Impressive, isn't it? Now, how about a little game of hide and seek?
Bruh.
Huh? Now? But...
I have a surprise for you, you know.
A surprise? Oh, what sort of surprise?
Don't worry, you'll have the chance to look for it later. But before that, you have to close your eyes, turn around, and count down from 60.
Okay. 60 is a really long time, though.
Alright, let's go.
60, 59, 58.
There's not much time. Let's clear all these hazards out.
48, 47, 46, 45. Are you guys okay? What's all that crashing and banging?
Don't worry, it's all part of the surprise. Ah!
16, 12, 10.
Hey, no cheating. You skipped a few numbers, you little rascal.
You noticed. All right. 15, 14, 13.
Okay. God damn it.
3, 2, 1. Okay, you ready?
Give me another 10 seconds, Tuser. Still hiding.
Huh. Now who's the cheater? All right, 10 seconds, that's it.
Oh shit, okay.
10,
Oh shit, okay.
8,
Okay, so he's going to that form, okay.
6, 5,
Oh shit, okay.
3, 2, 1. Coming, ready or not?
Alright, damn, okay. Holy hell. Alright then.
This is everything I've ever dreamed of! It's Mr. Cyclops' world!
This is a surprise your brother prepared for you.
Wow. He actually pulled it off. And the way he knocked those ruin guards around was like they really were kids' toys. But Paimon wonders if he'll be alright after using the Valve Legacy transformation again.
Awesome!
True and fair.
Boy, if these Mr. Cyclopses weren't so big, I'd sure love to take one home.
Alright, kiddo.
Wait, where'd he go? Where'd my brother go?
Aren't you guys supposed to be playing hide and seek?
Oh, that's right. I was so excited that I forgot all about our game.
For real.
Well, let's go look for him together, okay?
Alright, there we go. Hey, man.
It's a good thing that you two found me first. Looks like using the Foul Legacy transformation while I was still injured took more out of me than I thought. I have no idea what I'd do if Tooser saw me like this. Look at me, deflated as a burst balloon.
Was this worth the effort?
Like I said, I can never pass on an opportunity to test my limits. And that's why I, Tartaglia, am always getting stronger.
Sure, man.
Anyway, childhood dreams are all too easily shattered. Even if you just leave them be, they will fall to pieces all by themselves. So someone has to protect them, right? If you make a promise, you keep it. If you make a mistake, you apologize. And if you give someone a dream, you defend it to the end. That is what family is all about, isn't it?
Huh.
Remind you of something, did I?
Quit the tough guy act already. You need to see a doctor right away, mister.
A fine suggestion, but first, I have a little something for Tooser. Please give it to him on my behalf.
Huh? Is this a Mr. Cyclops action figure?
Indeed. I had made it to order by a smith some time back. I had intended to give it to him on my return to Snezhnaya, but it seems that it would make a better souvenir at this point.
Wow. Now that Paimon thinks
Damn.
about it, Childe's family are really lucky to have him, aren't they?
Honestly, yeah.
I'll also need you to explain my abrupt departure to Tooser. You'll help me out, won't you?
You make a pinky promise, you keep it all your life. I break a pinky promise, I get thrown on the ice.
The cold will kill the pinky that once betrayed your friend. The frost will freeze your tongue off so you never lie again. Ah, that nursery rhyme brings back so many delightful memories. Tooser taught you that one, did he?
Go in peace.
All right. Thank you.
No problem, man. Oh, nice. Hey, Tooser.
I can't find him anywhere. Where did he go?
I found your brother a moment ago.
Really? Where is he?
A huge number of people suddenly wanted to buy Mr. Cyclopses.
Yeah, so he had to leave in a real hurry. He didn't abandon you here on purpose.
Oh. Well, that's great. But still, I was kind of hoping we could play here a little longer.
This is for you, from your brother. From your brother.
Wow, look at this! I never knew that they made Mr. Cyclopses in this size! Look, it even has my name on it! It's my very own Mr. Cyclops!
You're really loving it, huh?
You bet! My brother is the best big brother ever!
You had a tour of Liyue, you met your brother, visited the Institute of Toy Research, and got yourself a souvenir. Now that's what we tour guides call the perfect trip. Do you think you're ready to head back to Snezhnaya now?
Don't worry. I know I can't get my way all the time. That'd just be annoying for everyone else. So,
Oh, really?
let's go.
Well, damn, okay. Well, alright then. Well, damn, okay. Alright then. Alright, let's go back to Northland Bank. Alright, returning to Northland Bank. This story quest has been pretty fun so far. I like it. I like learning more about the Fatui and Childe and stuff. The Harbingers and stuff. And I'm curious to see what the other Harbingers look like, other than, you know, Arlecchino, Childe, and the Senora. Wonder what the other ones look like. So I'm curious on what they look like. Alright, let's go.
Sir, young Master Teucer, I've been waiting for you.
Did Childe send you?
That's correct. Master Childe instructed me to arrange for young Master Teucer's return trip. Please, come this way.
Who are you? My big brother always tells me never to go off with strangers. But you've been following us around this whole time. Yeah,
For real.
That's because I've known who you are all along. What?
What?
My brother told us all about you in a letter he sent back home. Sister Tonya read it to me.
What?
I actually recognized you the moment I saw you. I just couldn't remember your name.
What?
A strange twist of fate.
Your brother didn't say anything bad about me, did he?
Not at all. In fact, he said that if he ever had the chance, he'd quit his job and join you on your adventures.
Young Master Teucer,
Wow.
the boat to Snezhnaya will dock soon. We'd best prepare for boarding.
Gee, time really flies when you're having fun. Well then, see you, Mr. Nice Guy. I'll wait for you back home. You definitely have to come visit Snezhnaya sometime.
You have a deal.
Pinky promise? You make a pinky promise, you keep it all your life. You break a pinky promise, Paimon throws you on the ice. The cold will kill the pinky that once betrayed your friend. The frost will freeze your tongue off so you never lie again. It's a promise,
Damn,
then.
okay.
Bye-bye, Teucer. Have a safe trip.
Yeah, see you, kid.
Hey.
See you, kid.
Childe?
Hey.
So you were here this whole time? What are you hiding for? Why didn't you come and say goodbye?
For real,
Partings
though.
are special moments. If he spent his final moments in Liyue seeing me all haggard and weak like this, that's not a memory I want him to leave with. Still, it is a shame that I couldn't see him off by myself.
You think, huh?
I should have been the one taking him back. I do have subordinates to escort him, but I still feel a little uneasy.
Jeez, don't you think you've spoiled him enough already?
I can't quite explain it, but somehow I felt much more at ease leaving him in your care. And to think that not long ago we... Ah, yes, I almost forgot. Remuneration for your services, which I really couldn't have done without this time.
Aha! So you do have a heart after all.
One other thing. Don't forget our promise now. Let's have a rematch when we get the chance. This time, with my honor as a Harbinger on the line.
I'm not gonna lose to you.
You best go rest up first. Don't come crying to us when you lose all over again.
Regardless of who wins or loses our next bout, I'd also like to invite you over to my home. I'll introduce you to my other siblings, Tonya and Anthon. They're great kids, and I'm very proud of them both.
We'll take you up on that offer.
Yep.
Mostly because we already made a pinky promise to Teucer.
Yeah, for real.
I'm sure that he'll be very excited to see you too. Well, that settles it. I'm looking forward to it. Now, farewell, my friends, till we meet again in Snezhnaya.
Snezhnaya, huh? Alright then. Okay. Ah, okay. Well, that was certainly a good quest, man. I like that. I like that a lot. I won't lie. I like that quest a lot. It's a very enjoyable quest. Yeah, it was a very, very enjoyable quest. I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. It was good to learn more about the Fatui, the Harbingers, and Chesnaya, as well as learn more about Childe as well.
What could the children be up to?
Yeah, it was just good to learn more about Childe and his past and his own family life, because I feel like that added a lot more dimensions to his character. I feel, and a lot more character traits to him. And I enjoyed that. I really did. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed this story, man. It's quite enjoyable. Yeah, that was a really good story, man. I liked it. It's fun, but it was also good to see more of an insight about Childe, you know? And I'm curious as to what, on seeing the other Fatui Harbingers and I'm also curious on when we're ever gonna head to Chesnaya, you know? Because I know because I know the new region Natlan is coming out next. Natlan is coming out next, and yeah. But I am quite curious to see when we're gonna, you know, eventually get over to Chesnaya. Because they really seem to be building the whole Chesnaya thing to be like very much a ruthless, cold region. As well as almost very much like a almost dictatorship almost. Dictatorial almost, or fascist almost type of region. So I am quite curious as to how this will all pan out. But yeah. Honestly, just really enjoyable from Childe and his story, man. And I can't wait to see and follow up with him in Chesnaya. And I am curious about Childe's, you know, what he said in the letter. His letter. I'm curious if what he said in the letter about us was true, about wanting to, you know, leave the Fatui and defect to our party, you know? I'm curious about that. And I wonder if that's true. And wonder if that it would be a thing that he would, you know, actually do. And I am taking it with a grain of salt, considering, you know, Childe is a pretty manipulative person, to say the least. But yeah, with that said, think I'm going to yeah. Okay. I'm just thinking about if I should do another story quest today. I'm just debating it. Yeah. Yeah, no. Let's not. Let's do a few... I think I'm gonna do a few hangouts, honestly. To do some more time. Let's do it. Alright, let's do it. Oh, okay. Didn't think it would be like this, but okay. I'm curious on how long these are and what goes on, really.
Oh, it's you! Didn't think I'd be running into you here. I guess it's my lucky day.
Hey,
How
Bennett.
are your adventures
Okay.
going lately? Did you come here to get a new commission from Catherine, or to get paid? And where are you going after this? Bet you've got a really exciting adventure lined up, huh?
Nice to meet you, Bennett.
Oh, I'm talking too much, aren't I? I'm
yeah,
sorry.
you are.
I was just so excited to run into someone I admire so much. And,
Oh.
maybe a little starstruck, too.
Okay, so this is voiced. Okay, so it's like this. Alright. You admire me?
Of course! You're the mysterious traveler, the hero who quelled the Storm Terror crisis, and the leader of your own adventure team to boot. If I'm being honest, I'm totally jealous of all your achievements.
Noctis' adventure team, huh?
Yeah, word's been spreading in adventurer circles for a long time now. Your adventure team shows up all over the continent. It might look like you're just handling a bunch of boring commissions, but then, as soon as something big goes down, you're always there.
That's just a coincidence, man.
Anyway, I just really envy you. You're sort of like the protagonist of this world or something.
We're
Me, on
breaking the
other
fourth
hand,
wall, huh?
I'm just some unlucky guy. My adventure team even... never mind. I shouldn't get all down in the dumps in front of someone I admire. I should be open to see what I can learn.
Damn.
Speaking of which,
Oh, shit.
I have a favor to ask.
Sure.
When you go adventuring later, can I come and watch?
You just want to stand there and watch?
Maybe you don't know. I'm a really unlucky person to have around. If you brought me along on an adventure, my bad luck would probably just screw everything up. I don't want to get you into any trouble, so just let me watch from the sidelines. That'd be good enough for me.
Sure, let's go on an adventure.
Really? I
let's
didn't
go.
mishear you, did I? You mean, go adventure with you? Just like we do if I was on your adventure team? Wow, I never thought I'd get an opportunity like this.
I've always wanted to go adventuring with you, too.
Aw, shucks.
Hey,
Hearing you
let's
say
go.
that has got me all flustered. But I'm happy to hear it. By the way, since we've got this rare chance to work together, let me share some recent intel with you. According to my friend Fischl in the guild, a mysterious and dangerous ruin has recently been discovered.
Oh, Fischl. He knows Fischl,
Based
huh?
on how the guild ranks the difficulty of its commissions, it's probably between a rank B and a rank A.
Alright.
Normally, I wouldn't feel confident about taking on this level of commission. After all, with my poor luck, it's safer for me to take on commissions that are a few notches lower than my actual ability. But since you'll be joining me this time, it'll be a piece of cake, right?
Does defeating Storm Terror count as an S-rank commission?
Of course! Defeating Storm Terror puts you on par with Guildmaster Cyrus in my mind. By the way, this ruin might be a dangerous one, but that usually means there'll be some great treasure hidden inside. I can't wait! Oh, do you usually make some food before you set out on an adventure?
I do. Alright, let's
Cautious
go.
choice. No wonder you're so good at this.
Okay.
Seems I really can learn a few things from you. In that case, as per your tradition, let's get cooking. Oh yeah, I actually invented a pretty nice dish recently. I can't say it's super tasty, but I think it'd be perfect for an adventure. So, how about I show you how to make it?
Okay, how about I fetch the ingredients and you cook?
Cool. I really
Alright.
miss that old feeling of working with a partner. The ingredients needed for this dish are mint, radish, and slime condensate. One of each, please. You got that, right? I'll wait for you near the pot at Good Hunter. Come find me when you're done collecting.
Okay. Did not expect that. Okay, did not expect that. In terms of hangouts. Wow, okay. Did not expecting this, not gonna lie. But okay, let's go.
You got them all? That's fantastic. You
All right,
really
let's go.
outdone yourself.
So radish, this, and slime condensate. All right, let's go.
Now that we've got our ingredients, allow me to handle the cooking.
Bennett cooks skillfully, but
It's
something
done.
doesn't feel right.
I forgot the exact order you're supposed to add the ingredients in,
shit. Oh,
but
boy.
it should be all right. I'll pack it up and leave it with you until we get to the ruins.
Are you sure it's okay to eat?
I think so. Should be pretty much basically the same as when I first came up with it, so, yep. Well, now that the food is ready, let's head for those mysterious ruins.
Okay then. Oh shit. Oh, Temple of the Wolf. Okay. But okay. Well, this is an interesting thing. I'm definitely gonna do more in the future, more of the hangouts in the future, though. But I think I'm gonna end stream here. So, yeah, overall, I really enjoyed Childe's story quest. I really enjoyed it. It was really good.
Staring into my eyes is ill-advised. I can't promise you'll like what you see.
Yeah, I get it. I really enjoyed it. And the music was really good too. And the cutscenes were also really good. I really enjoyed it. And I really liked the dynamic of Childe and his brother. And I'm curious, and I did like the lore about Shaznia and the Fatui and the Harbingers and all that. But yeah, with that said, thank you guys so much for tuning in and watching. If you enjoyed, please drop a like and on the stream, and also a subscribe and a follow on the follow. And please let me know what you thought of the video down in the comments below. And thank you guys again so much for watching. Remember to stay humble and be kind to people. I see you guys later.